All right, team, here we go. Last phase of our playbook, the community engine. Yes, the community engine. Sphere was always designed to recreate the locker room, to bring people together through fitness, community, health, wellness, soccer fitness. I mean, it's the whole thing. Super system, from the brand, the huddle, the timing, and all the rest of it in between. But it would not be the same if it wasn't for the community engine. There are certain aspects of our programming that have really separated ourselves from just going to play soccer or going to work out. We've designed a monthly schedule and a system for our captains and the facility to ensure that we keep the ball rolling. So I'm going to start with a team dinner and the 17th. Once a quarter at least, get a team dinner together with your captains. Get them together, take them to dinner, have a little meal or a drink, but be friends. Know them as humans. That locks in your bond, and honestly, the more closer that your captains are and you are, the closer that your community and revenue is. If not, the 17th was always created as our community day. We always kept that day off, and I did that for a reason, so that the captains could have a day off, and more importantly, the teammates could have an idea of like an opportunity to kick it off the field, where you can start doing things in the community to market your facility. All right, so we're gonna launch the social schedule, which is first Thursday, 17th event, and the last Sunday. Last Sunday is a health and wellness day, 17th event is a community day, and the first Thursday is more about drinking, working out, and playing. Again, these are just options to add into the schedule so that you can start marketing this to your entire facility to start actually really creating that community, not just for this group of revenue, but for everybody. You got all these people coming to your facility. Why aren't they meeting each other? Why aren't they connecting? That's the goal and the role of Sphere at your facility, to create this super system. All right. One really great option to continue to keep building your community is a 1 month free option for teammates that recruit a new teammate in, okay? It's very simple, very structured and straightforward. If I bring a teammate in, you get 1 free month. All right, membership highlights, okay? For members, people that are coming to your classes, highlight them at 25 classes, 50, 100, 250, whether that's a shirt, whether that's a plaque, whether that's whatever it might be, some Sphere gear. Get creative, but make sure you highlight those teammates, especially the veteran ones. You want to keep them loyal to you as long as you possibly can and forever, but make them feel loyal and make them feel seen. And also, by the way, your loyal veteran teammates usually become captains and your biggest supporters. All right, captain highlights. Highlight your captains at 25, 50, 100, 250 classes, whether you get them Sphere gear, money, but really highlight them as well. Captain bonus, this one's huge. Bonus your captains for bringing in the most new teammates. Bonus them for bringing in the most, the most spherical, most energy, and bonus them for doing the most, right? So every month, be highlighting positive play, even posting on social media. All right, Sphere gear, upgrade your captains on a monthly basis, quarterly basis, get them new gear, and even give them gear for those bonuses. It really starts to build brand awareness. The more that your captains are wearing Sphere gear, the more that they're promoting your classes and your membership. Content, create more content, as I mentioned earlier, create that community, share with the community, do collaborations with your community, but ramp it up. All right, head captain owner, you got to be in the mix. You got to be in the sessions, and you got to be, more importantly, leading by example. Double up captains at sessions and make sure that you're there at night to really create that vibe and connect with everybody at your facility. All right, post game, make sure you're getting your captains going to dinners, happy hours, brunches, but even keeping people at the facility having drinks and creating that connection and community is so important to move things forward and create that tradition and that connection. And traditions, as I just was leaning into, create traditions at your facility with our social calendar. First Thursday, 17th, last Sunday. Maybe teammates are responsible for bringing the drinks, and you kind of rotate it, almost like little kids. Or you come up with different themes of a belt, to kind of celebrate the player of the month that everybody gets to highlight or suggest. Even like a whiteboard and writing out their goal for the month. Get creative with your traditions, but start to make it like little kids, like we're in kindergarten. Like, have fun. This is time to play. So again, creating those traditions within our framework is so important to build your community and ultimately to build your memberships. That's a wrap. That's the phase 9, our community approach and implementing it. Again, this is a quick highlight video to walk you through it, but you obviously need to be looking at the locker room and also the detailed points, but this hopefully gives you color as you're looking through it to help you explain and understand every aspect of this playbook to take you from 0 to 100 members. And again, if you have any questions, our office hours are always open, my phone is always on, and our team is ready to support your play to take you and your membership to the next level. Again, practice what you preach. Make sure you always play for the name on the front, not the one on the back. Being able to distinguish Sphere within your facility helps you to create that membership and ultimately scale up with the different programs and products. And if you guys ever have any feedback and how we can obviously, you know, make the field a better place to play, shoot us a note. Guys, appreciate you. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the pitch. Let's kick it.